Alright, it's the third game now of Focus vs Remind, and the deciding match will be on Echo Isles. I would still give the edge to Focus, but we saw that Remind can definitely come back into this. And like the last game was also really crazy with a 2 HP Blade Master managing to TP out in time, well, TC TPing out and 2 HP Blade Master being TP'd with him. And a 4 HP Demon Hunter using a greater healing potion at 4 goddamn HP. I also missed the expansion from Remind earlier. I actually had it for a much longer time than I thought, because I missed it for quite a long time. I just absolutely didn't expect it, so excuse me for that. I'll try to pay more attention to something like that this time, although it's quite unlikely that such an expansion is going to happen on Echo Isles. But let's see. Also, the first kind of surprise already, I would say, is that Remind is going for the Mercamp first, which is rather unusual in this matchup, I would say. Usually Night Elves go for this first, because going for Mercamp first is kind of risky against early harass, and also because you have your Ancient Fort quite far away from your base, so like tier 2 Tower Rush and such things are kind of dangerous. But Focus seems to pretty much always play kind of standard anyway in this matchup. So no like early aggression into the base all the time with like tier 2 tower push and so on. So Remind should be fine here. And Focus is also not scouting early on. He's just doing his own kind of thing. So Remind should be able to get this without any troubles. Let's see if he manages to get the Lightning Shield here. Foggy didn't manage to get it earlier today. And it seems like it's not working out for Remind either. It's pretty unfortunate for him. Oh, there we go, it actually does work out for him. So he has the Lightning Shield to creep, this definitely needs it. It helps a lot with creeping, makes it a lot faster. And Focus on the other side is just taking the Ogre Warrior here. He's maybe just gonna get the item and then try to pick off the Ogre Magi here. He's definitely gonna try to go for the Ogre Magi, I would say. That's just really what Focus likes to do a lot. Going for the 1-bar attack again, as usual. He's gonna sell TP, keeps the Ring of Protection to help with creeping this. He can just sell the Ring of Protection after doing this, he doesn't need the gold straight away. And he's actually moving over now with the Grunt to scout for what Remind is doing. And Remind already got a parry up of Vitality. And looking into the shop here, there's only a Ring of Protection available, and no item from the Mercamp yet. So, since Remind did not creep this, if Remind would have crept this, there would be one more item available in the marketplace, which could be a Claw, Circlet, or Glass of Haste, or of course also Ring of Protection. But because of this, it's a lot harder for Focus to creep this now, so he took a lot more damage than usual. Instantly sells the Scroll of the Beast, he doesn't really want to keep that in this matchup, and just wants the gold instead. So he only has the Ring of Protection now, and if he would have sold the Ring of Protection in his base already, he would have probably died to the creeps here, to be honest. So was definitely good to keep that ring. And Remind, he got a Troll Shadow Priest to help with healing up a little bit. And is already continuing to creep with his Ancient Fort here. Grunt is moving in, but he will get end-snared. He didn't know about this happening. Actually gets double end-snared, which doesn't really do much except for resetting the timer. But the Demon Hunter also has some class +6 now, he just got him from the marketplace. So he managed to go for the perfect timing to actually be able to steal that item. Focus managed to steal the creep there, but couldn't get the item because Blade Master was out of position there. So another class +6 for Remind. But his Thrower Circle got answered quite early on. Focus microing this really damn nice with blocking that Thrower Circle while hitting him at the same time. He has a boot so he could easily get him. Windwalk to make sure that he gets the secured kill instead of Remind being able to deny it. And he wanted to get a Troll Shadow Priest as well, but beautiful micro by Remind prevents that. And so far, this is looking kind of equal, I would say. Remind got double claws, which will hurt Focus a lot if the Demon Hunter ever is gonna start hitting buildings here. Like especially the burrows and the tier 2 buildings while they're being built. But Focus also now has his level 2.2 blade. He also got a circlet from the Goblin shop and got a Glass of Haste from here, so he's also kind of well equipped at this point. And you also have to keep in mind that Remind invested 245 gold into the Troll Berserker, which just provided a lot of XP to Focus. 195 into the Troll Shadow Priest, and there we go. This is Remind. Remind doesn't always play standard strategies. He likes to go for some unusual strategies as well from time to time. Hides his wisps here so they can't even get picked off. And he's not going for the standard kind of stuff, he's actually going for a Naga second. And let's see how that is going to work out for him. No Hunter's Holder, so he's still going to go into Talon production, that's for sure. He's going to play Talons with Naga instead of Beastmaster. I'm curious as to how this is going to work out. Focus realizes so that it's not Riot's Bear, so he's still going into TC instead of cancelling it and going into Shadowhunter. Because also, if it would be Riot's Bears, it's usually being played with Keeper of the Grove. Naga manages to barely save herself with the Moon Vultures here. Still taking a lot of damage on Blade though, another crit to finish this off here, now he's running away. He might lose a grunt, but since there's no boots on Demon Hunter and there's Endurance are coming in on TC as well as a Speed Scroll and healing itself, and potentially a nice body block as well, Remind shouldn't be able to get this grunt. And there we go, Focus is gonna heal it up now as well, as soon as he knows for sure that there's no chance of Remind cancelling the heal anymore. And Remind already wants to take this spot now, but since the Yoga Magic is gone already, the most valuable part of this is gone anyway. But he can at least get some experience, get to his level 3 Demon Hunter, doesn't quite get it yet though. Gets to Agility, that's always nice. But the Archer is ensnared, so it's an easy pickup for the Blade Master. He has a dust, so he can reveal her, there we go, but he has to be careful about his own life now, and has to get away from here. That Naga hurts quite a bit with that Frost Arrow. Has quite a lot of damage output, but if he gets this around here now, that Naga might actually die. There's no Staff of Preservation, but the Grunt will also die. The thing is, Ensnare is finished quite soon. Blade Master is kind of coming back in again, but Focus is not trying to commit to it. He's not confident enough to think that he would actually get it. So he rather pulls back here, get some more damage onto the Demon Hunter. He has some healing on the Blade Master, Spirit Link as well, so he can actually take the fight here. And the Demon Hunter has to be careful, the Naga's coming back in again, go with a TP, no Staff of Preservation. So Remind might actually have to pull the TP here. He will have to pull the TP if he wants to save us here. Can he transfer it in time? There's another critical strike. The Blade Master is in quite some trouble as well. There's the answer. Can he trade the TP in time? He does so. TP's at 14 HP. And the Blade Master gets away with 23 HP as well. Those games are really so intense. Like the second game with 2 and 4 HP heroes getting away. And now, again, with such a close micro fight. With every single small click counting here. That already finished for the Talons though, and tier 3 is on a good way to finish. But now is the time in the game where Focus has basically full map control. Because Remind cannot take a fight against him, especially not if he's playing Naga. She's a lot more vulnerable than Beastmaster is, since she's not a strength hero. She has less HP as a result. And also less armor if I'm not mistaken. No, maybe the armor belt is actually roughly the same. But she's still a bit more vulnerable than the Beastmaster is. Level 3 Blade Master for Focus. Sells some items here that he doesn't want to have anymore and rather gets Heal Scroll and Invul Pot instead. So no chance for Remind to get any Invul Pot or Heal Scroll. That's the thing about Equials. There's only one shop on this map, so the shop control is so important. And Orc usually should be able to get it. And there we go, there's 3 Ensnares, using 1 on Naga already. There's a Staff of Preservation though, but there's the next Ensnare, keeping her from being staffed, and she does not get picked off. Because the third Ensnare that Focus had, he actually used it on the Talon. So he didn't have another Ensnare for the Naga to keep her from getting staffed. So he got a Talon, but he could have also gotten a Naga instead. Nice dodge of the Ensnare here with the Crow form, but it's not enough since there's a second Ensnare to also Ensnare the Crow and get the kill here. And this is looking really good for Focus at this point. This time there's no hidden expansion for Remind. There's no good early game for Remind. There's no good mid game for Remind. And Focus basically has pure map control now. Naga is not as good as Beastmaster with this strategy in this matchup. So that's also not that nice for Remind really. And at this point Focus basically has pure map control. He can do basically whatever he wants to. And he decides to go for some creeping clarity on the Blade Master. You usually don't see that so much for Orc in this matchup especially, that they really go for clarity, but he wants to in this case because he's quite low on mana, and since he wants to creep more with his TC, he wants to have Windbox or Blade Master to be able to do something about the Night Elves creeping. And also just scout around the map. Gets a nice answer on the Wisp already, not gonna let it get away for free. But Remind is here already. Remind actually being really aggressive, and Focus going for a really early expansion here with 37 against 37 supply. That's really quite unusual. And Remind cancelling one talent here, I believe, so he can get his Tinker. And Remind is ready for the push. He also managed to get one heal scroll, which shouldn't have happened for Focus, really. Focus has his own heal scroll as well, though. And still has some more supply, although 6 supply of that is in production. And this could actually work out for Remind. Focus was in a really good spot, but with going for such a greedy expansion, not sure if that's really going to work out for him, because in return he also only has his one heal scroll, and the other heal scroll went over to Remind. There's 2 heal potions for Remind here as well. He didn't invest into another TP, so Remind is basically going for an early, really aggressive push. And doesn't want to go more into late game with like getting TP and such. He just wants to get something done now. It's also kind of risky because he won't be able to really get out of this fight. But in return he's really strong in this fight. Blademaster got another invul pot. He instantly uses one to get some damage output done here. And he has another one as a backup, but it will be on cooldown for quite some time. Walk is getting picked off pretty fast. And the fight is breaking out here now because Focus, as an answer to Remind's offensive play here, cancelled his Expo and just tried to threaten Remind with some base race here. So Remind actually had to move back and was forced into this fight. So far I would say it's still looking pretty equal. No more heal scroll for Focus though, while there's still the heal scroll for Remind. He can't use those 2 talents here though, because they're still in crowd form, but he can also easily get them down there again. Still a supply advantage for Focus, but he's starting to lose his units now. And his tears are idling as well for a second here. TC has another shockwave, but it's only a level 1 shockwave. He actually gets mana burn before he manages to use it. And goes for the Demon Hunter Focus now, but there's still 2 health potions. There's still a Staff of Preservation as well, although he has to swap it. Drops a Period of Vitality, then uses the heal potion to get some more efficiency out of that one. And this is actually looking really good for Remind. Remind might actually be able to take this best of 3 here, but I wouldn't count Focus out yet. He still has a Blademaster, he still has critical strikes. There's still the answer on the Demon Hunter. Can I get stuff? He actually has to swap the staff first, and he cannot do so. He will lose the Demon Hunter. He will die. Or no, wait, there's no boots for the Blademaster. Does he get the hit? He gets the hit and it's a critical! Remind did not Cyclone in time. He could have Cyclone and he actually GG's out. Focus still manages to turn it around. It was looking so good for Remind, but with not swapping the staff and then getting wrecked by the criticals, Focus still able to take it. And he's going to go up against Happy in the Grand Finals.